Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tejano Traveler. Today we are on the Texas Hill Country Trail, taking a look at Fort Martin Scott State Historic Site. This is one of the newer state historic sites. It was bought from the city of Fredericksburg, I think, because it used to be just like a Fredericksburg historic area site, and now it belongs to the state of Texas, which is good because that means maybe they'll put some money into it and make it bigger and grander and put some more signs up. But anyways, as you get here, I love this tree here because it must be pretty old. And there in the back, you see one of the creeks that was essential to all these areas. Every single time you had a fort, you must have a source of water. So that water back there provided the water for this site. This fort was built back in 1848 and it was in commission until 1853. It was built as a ring of forts that pretty much were sort of in a line north and south across Texas as they were expanding out into Indian territory. So they would be out there protecting some of the settlements and some of the pioneers that were heading out there. So having a fort out there was really important. But it was decommissioned in 1853 as they pushed out further west, and the more further west they went, the least likely they had reason to have this fort. There were other forts out there that protected them, so now since this fort became obsolete, it was pretty much abandoned for a while. Eventually a family bought it, they built their farm there and everything like that. Some Mormons also settled near the area, and they have all that history there if you come here to the state historic site. I myself like coming here. I had come before when it was just a Fredericksburg City Park, and not much has changed yet, but it is recent. You can still see some of the ruins and some of the reconstructed garrisons and all of that. You get to learn about how people lived back then. I've always enjoyed coming to all these pioneer areas and looking at the furniture and seeing if I would actually survive back then. But I kind of like seeing all that furniture because it's all nice and neat and handcrafted and not just something you get at IKEA that breaks in about 2 or 3 years. I can actually envision having to pass down that furniture, but not my IKEA kidney table that is wobbly. I don't know. If I die, why am I giving that away? Just send it to Goodwill or something. Anyways, it's pretty cool coming here and visiting. I got to talk to some of the people there, and they're telling me that that Fort Martin Scott is also going to be the home place for part of the Texas Longhorn herd, which will be exciting. And not only that, but they're going to put their Texas camels there. Back a couple decades ago, they tried having camels as part of the Texas Army, I think, or the U.S. Army, and it didn't quite work out, but they kept all the camels. So they're going to come bring them here to Fort Martin Scott, which is pretty awesome. So I hope to go back and see some of them camels. Anyways, go check it out. Come learn some history, and I hope you've been watching these videos. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.